A lot of business owners do professional development things for themselves, right? We're always reading things and looking at articles and doing things like that. And a lot of people offer professional development to their production department, whatever the production department is, whatever that looks like. But they don't necessarily offer professional development to the bookkeeper. Which is why there's a cricket on the slide, because I thought if I said, what educational opportunities do you offer your bookkeeper? I might hear crickets, at least from some of you, meaning there is none and you've never really thought about it. Professional development is really important, and it's a very nice benefit package, right, to include some professional development. As Jackie Rockwell said, there's always new things going on. And so we do want to make sure that our bookkeeping and administrative staff stay up to date on the latest and greatest of the laws and things like that. The LBCC, the Lynn Benton Community College, where I used to teach QuickBooks classes, I'm on their accounting advisory board. And that board, actually, we went through their new business administration 2-year degree. And it's everything that Jackie Rockwell went over. It's law, HR law, and tax law, and Excel, and technology, and leadership and communication. And it's just a lot. You need a wide variety of skills. And so professional development, note a little, professional development is the number 2 reason why you can't find a good bookkeeper. Because most of us are self-trained. The most we'd ever get as an overlap from one bookkeeper to the next is like 2 weeks, which, unless there's every document, every procedure is documented in like a ring binder, 2 weeks really isn't enough to hand off the bookkeeping. Unfortunately, a lot of people, they don't have the institutional knowledge documented. It's all in the bookkeeper's head. And then when that bookkeeper leaves, all your institutional knowledge goes with them and you have nothing. And you have to, then the next person starts from scratch. And that's why when I do reviews of bookkeeping, I'll be like, you had 3 or 4 bookkeepers in the last 2 years. And they'll be like, how'd you know that? And I'm like, because they smeared their personality all over the financials. Every bookkeeper did it differently. Because there are different ways of doing bookkeeping. So what would I strongly suggest that you have for your bookkeepers? I'm going to focus on Oregon for some of these because that's where I'm located. But the Oregon Bureau of Labor and Industry has a great employment law conference. And that employment law conference, I would send my bookkeeper to it every other year to keep them up to date on the employment law changes. There's other BOLI trainings, that's a 2-day event up in Portland. There's other trainings that are 1-day trainings. Excel classes at community college or online. Be careful of those like really cheap, the flyers you get in the mail from different people that offer trainings. That's like $199 for a 1-day training. I've gone to some of those trainings and have been told things that weren't actually legal in Oregon. So you just have to be careful about where you're sending people. QB Pro Advisor has a login so you can do QBO trainings, but the QBO QuickBooks Online trainings, really what we're seeing isn't training on like how to do the bookkeeping. It's how to use this user interface. And so it's not super helpful, but any software trainings you can offer, one-on-one training, mentorship really benefits your organization because the person doing the training or mentoring can focus on your particular company and your industry and your bookkeeper's level of training to date, right? So it can be very targeted. Make sure that you provide time to allow your bookkeeper to do research and look at YouTube videos. And then, of course, we have bookkeeping classes. We got Bookkeeping Foundations class. We're going to be coming out with a job cost accounting class in the fall.